Special thanks to TOMSIN for sending the products that we're about to review for this video. But what are the products? I'm glad you asked. We're gonna do a quick unboxing. We're gonna find out what it is together, and then we're gonna talk about if it's any good. Hey, thanks for joining us at Gears and Tech. We're glad to have you along. If you haven't subscribed, hit that bell down below and let's get started. Inside this mystery box is some products that TOMSIN sent us. We're gonna pull it open and reveal it to you together. Now that's pretty uneventful. We've got two red cases inside plastic bags. What could it be? Unzip that and ooh. So this is one. What's in this one? Probably the same thing. Let's have a quick look-see here. And we'll open that way. That is a blue one. So those of you who are not familiar, this is your Xbox Elite Series 2 controller mod kit. Now these are available from TOMSIN. They wanted to send these to us to give a try on our Xbox Elite controller. Those of you who know me, you know that I'm using a PlayStation 5 controller for pretty much everything that I do. So we bought a new Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. This is just the core edition, so it doesn't come with all the fancy stuff. This can be had for like 120 Canadian dollars on Amazon. I will put links in the description for the controller if you don't have one already. And I'll put a link to the TOMSIN Amazon web store if you want to get one of these as well. So first thing we got to do is unbox this Elite Series 2 controller, find out what's inside the box and how this kind of a kit is beneficial for someone who has an Elite Series 2 controller, and then do a quick comparison. Before we get too far into this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel down below. If you've seen some of our content already and have not subscribed, we want you to join our community. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's get back to the video. Now, you also may be wondering, well, what the heck? If you have a PlayStation 5, why do you need an Xbox Series 2 controller? Well, when I'm out of town and I just want to game, I usually use this, which is my editing / gaming machine. It's a really high spec laptop, and I did a review on it already in a different video, but I like to still play my games with controller because that's what I'm used to. And I thought that this might make a great controller to use while I'm out traveling or whatever, without having to try and connect my PlayStation 5 controller, which it just doesn't quite connect quite as well as what an Xbox controller should. So we'll take that off, stick that over there. And inside here we have the Xbox Elite Series 2 core controller. It's actually really heavy. And then inside the box, if I pop this cap off, I got this guy right here, which has a USB-C cord. This is actually a really high quality cord. If you haven't unboxed one of these before, this is going to be helpful for you. So this is, let's just figure out roughly how long it is without tangling it up. That is 6 feet, and that is, it's about 10 feet long. It's a standard braided USB-C cord. It's actually pretty high quality feeling, and it's got the Xbox branding right inside of the end there, which is great. And that must mean it's rechargeable, which is good. That's why it's got the extra weight to it. And what else do we got? Inside here, we have this is a tension adjusting screw, which you're gonna use inside, where is it? A hole somewhere to adjust the tension. But I don't know, I've never used this thing. But that's what that's for. And then we've got a manual. Now, there is nothing else in this box, as you can see. So this is called the core unit because it's really just the controller with none of the back paddles, although it has back paddle functionality. It has no extra thumbsticks. It has no extra D-pads. It has nothing. It comes with just this. Now, as I said, you can get this guy for about 120 Canadian dollars on Amazon, or you can buy the complete Pro Kit. And the Pro Kit would come with these back paddles. It would come with your adjustable height thumbsticks so that you can have different height thumbsticks on your controller, and it includes all that and a handy carrying case. The problem is if you want to go to the Elite Series 2 starter bundle, which comes with everything, they're selling for about $189 US. This Core series sells for about $89 US. So it's a $100 difference to get the starter pack, which comes with everything you need. So this could potentially be a cheaper way. So we picked up this one for $89 US. Now one of these kits will cost you between $25 and $30. These TOMSIN ones are around $30 US. So for a Core controller and this kit, you're looking at about $120 US versus $190 US for the complete starter kit. So now that we've got the Core controller unpacked, it's time to see what actually comes inside one of these kits. So what's included? I'm glad you asked. This is a regular height mushroom top, so it domes thumbstick. Here's a regular height regular thumbstick and a second regular height regular thumbstick. We have this, which is a regular height bigger concave thumbstick, and this, which again is a regular height a little bit bigger thumbstick. And then we got this guy, which is a taller thumbstick, which matches up with these guys over here. So kind of the same size. We do have a D-pad that looks just like the D-pad that comes on the Core kit, only it's blue, so it matches. And then we've got, if I can get my finger back here to push it, this, which is a different D-pad for here, if you like the traditional D-pad. And the most important part for me are these guys here. These are metal back buttons for the controller. And then we also have the tension adjuster, so another tension adjuster. So you saw when we did the unboxing of the Core, it came with the tension adjuster, but you get an extra tension adjuster there. That's all that. There's also this guy, which I see what this is. It was in the back of the case, so if you're not sure what all is in there, there's this kind of in the back of the case. These are our thumb rings. So these guys right here, if I pop that off and I pop that off, we've got these little thumb rings here, and then these guys would pop in and create blue thumb rings. I actually really like that, and I'm gonna see if I can use the tension adjuster to pop the existing thumb rings out right off the bat, because I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do this. And it looks like that works just as I expected. So you can see I just popped those guys out. The first mod we're gonna do is stick some blue thumb rings in, because I really like blue and white. Those are my colors, blue and white. Some of you might like red, and I think that red kit would be great if you had a black controller, but unfortunately when you get the Core controllers, they don't always come. You can't get an all black one. You end up getting blue or red or something, but the white one was the cheapest. That's what we got. So our first mod is putting those thumb rings on. I'm gonna save those to the side. My next mod, now I like to do adjustable height thumbsticks, and I like to have my aiming thumbstick be the tall one. So I'm gonna stick this guy on there, just like that, have a tall thumbstick there. And then I'm gonna use one of these short guys for that. So this is the layout that I typically like. That gives me a tall thumbstick. Oh yeah. Yeah. And then for my D-pad, you know, some of you probably love this kind of D-pad, but I don't. I like that kind of D-pad right there. So that's my D-pad. Look at that. That's looking good already. Now, onto the back side of this. It does have the holes here for the back buttons, so we might as well just try and stick those in. Now I got my back paddles, and the placement for those is actually pretty good. And the final thing to do, on the back of this controller, it does have these adjustable triggers. So I typically tend to turn those all the way down so that they're clicky triggers. And the only thing that I'm noticing, these are very close together for me, and I actually don't use the top two buttons. I'm not that smart, to be able to use that many buttons all at once. So I actually just use the bottom two anyway. So I'll probably leave the other ones out just so that it gives me somewhere to rest my fingers. I'm gonna give this guy a go see if it's any good compared to my daily driver. This could be my new favorite controller. Now I know some of you are saying, well, Anton, how can this be your new favorite controller when usually you're PlayStation 5 gaming? Glad you asked. We're gonna be trying out a new product. This is the B-Savior U5, which should allow me to connect my brand new Xbox Elite Series 2 controller to my PlayStation 5 and use it on all my PlayStation 5 games. That's gonna be coming up in a different video. Make sure you've subscribed so that you can check out how well this actually works. But for now, it's time to talk about this kit. So obviously, price is a very big factor here. So who's buying this kit? The person who's buying this kit is somebody who already has an Elite controller and has misplaced their buttons, or they're looking to modify it, as you saw me do here. Maybe you just see this and you really like this layout, or maybe you see this guy here and you like the red combo. There are other buttons that they have on other thumbsticks in different colors and different color themes and all of that. So you can get the ones that suit your mood. Maybe you like to mod it all the time. This would give you the ability to do that. These are just the two colors that I was able to select for this review. But overall, when I look at like the fit and finish and I compare it to the actual Xbox ones that came, like I don't really notice any difference in the quality. They feel the same. So these obviously came with the controller, and then these are the ones that came in the kit, and there's really no change in the quality. These are actual metal, so they're nice and solid. They feel really good. So overall, that's about all I can say about it. I mean, there's nothing really super fancy about it. It's just a modding kit. And if you're looking at a mod kit or for some way to replace the buttons that you may be misplaced, or a cheaper option, this is definitely the cheapest way to get a fully functional Series 2 Elite controller without spending the big bucks for the complete kit. As long as you don't need a fancy carrying case, this gets you everything you need to fully kit out your Series 2 Elite controller for about 120 to 130 US dollars, which when you compare to something like this is again the B-Savior PlayStation 5 controller with 4 back buttons as well. I mean, this thing is going to be closer to 200 US dollars. So this is significantly cheaper, and this will not have your adjustable height thumbsticks or your clicky triggers. So if you need the clicky triggers, this is the cheapest way to get clicky triggers, adjustable height thumbsticks, and 4 back paddles. It's a really great bargain. I'm super excited to try this out on my next PlayStation 5 game. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy the content in this video, and we'd love to have you come back. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And for those subscribers who are looking for that extra special thing that you can do to support this channel, consider joining our members group. That's where we're building this community, the Gears and Tech community, where we can all enjoy content together. You'll get special perks, which we'd love for you to check out by clicking the link down below. For those of you who are just happy to watch the video, that's okay too. You can check out some of our other content right over here, where we've got some previous videos that have already been uploaded and enjoyed by many of our viewers already. We do hope to see you again. This has been Gears and Tech. Have a great day.